Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to talk about how Johnny Depp lost $650 million in 3 years. Let's get right into it. The Hollywood Reporter named Johnny Depp a star in crisis in May 2017. The actor gained notoriety at the time for allegedly losing $650 million in 3 years. He also paid his ex-wife Amber Heard a $7 million divorce settlement during that time. The former couple is now involved in a $50 million defamation suit brought by Depp in response to Heard's wife abuser allegations. Here's the truth about the Pirates of the Caribbean star's financial situation. In October 2012, THR followed Depp's lawyer and accountant, Jake Bloom and Joel Mandel. Arriving at one of Depp's 5 homes, the two explained that despite earning more than $650 million in the 13-plus years he had been managed by the management group, which was created by Mandel and his brother, there just wasn't enough liquid money to support Depp's $2 million in monthly expenses. According to the publication, Depp's holdings were insufficient to support his expenses. Impulse purchases, such as 3 Leonore Feeney paintings from a Manhattan gallery, are among these assets. One was a $245,000 gift for his then-girlfriend Heard, while the other was valued at $320,000. According to reports, Depp allegedly spent $3.6 million per year for his 40-person staff, $350,000 per month for the upkeep of his 156-foot yacht, and hundreds of thousands of dollars he paid to support his ex-partner, Vanessa Paradis, and their children, Lily Rose and Jack. Mandel took a one-page summary of these expenses on his visit to Depp's house. The actor is said to have waved it away by agreeing to sell his $10 million yacht, Amphitrite, which he restored for $8 million, and where he'd hosted A-listers like Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie. Depp fired his longtime agent, Tracy Jacobs of United Talent Agency, 4 years later, and sued the Mandel Brothers organization for $25 million in fraud and mismanagement. TMG countersued, alleging that the Edward Scissorhands star failed to pay their commission on his Pirates of the Caribbean Dead Men Tell No Tales earnings. Mandel said at that time, Depp is responsible for his own financial waste. Depp was going through a divorce process with Heard at the time, and he was spending $30,000 a month on wine. Mandel further claimed that the actor spent $75 million on 14 residences, had over 200 artworks by Klimt, Warhol, Modigliani, and others, and had 12 storage facilities for a memorabilia collection that he archived for $1 million during their trial. According to a source, there was also a time when he walked into a high-end jewelry store, sat for a couple of hours, the source then added. They showed him a lot of stuff, gave him champagne, and he walked out with a $400,000 diamond cuff. It was a classic sort of moment because it wasn't worth $400,000. The insider also gave details about Depp and Heard's full security team during their trip to Europe. The source said he had a crew in LA, a team of 8 or 10 that traded off, with private security at the suites or homes and the lofts downtown. The Hollywood Reporter also contributed to this conversation, saying, "Those lofts were a collection of penthouses in LA's historic Art Deco Eastern Columbia building. Depp has since sold 2 of the 5 units, which he bought for $7.2 million in 2007 to 2008, and which were listed early last year at a combined price of $12.78 million. Depp had spent so much that during the lawsuit, it was stated that Depp's talent agent wrote to Mandel, "Did you tell Johnny he needs to make $25 million by the end of the year? What are you doing?" Sadly, his current lawsuit is not the end of the Depp losing money saga. After his ex-wife Amber Heard published an op-ed in which she branded herself a public figure symbolizing domestic abuse, Johnny Depp's talent manager said last month in the actor's defamation trial that Mr. Depp lost a $22.5 million deal to play in a 6th Pirates of the Caribbean film. Because Mr. Depp's complaint against Ms. Heard argues that her op-ed, published by the Washington Post in December 2018, devastated his reputation and career, the exact timing of when Mr. Depp was pulled from the Pirates franchise has become a key topic in the trial. Although Mr. Depp's name is not mentioned in the op-ed, he claims it plainly refers to their connection. Mr. Depp has denied Ms. Heard's claims that he assaulted her multiple times during their relationship. Jack Wingham, the actor's talent manager, testified in Fairfax County Circuit Court in Virginia that the actor had a verbal agreement with Disney to reprise his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in a proposed 6th film, but that it became clear in early 2019 that Disney was going in a different direction. Mr. Wingham said, after the op-ed, it was impossible to get him a studio film. Ms. Heard's lawyers have claimed that it was Mr. Depp's own actions, not the actress's op-ed, that harmed his career, attempting to show during cross-examination of Mr. Wingham that Mr. Depp had indeed lost the Pirates job before the article was published. Ms. Heard's lawyer, Elaine Charlson Breedhoft, cited an earlier deposition by Mr. Wingham in which he stated that it was the fall of 2018, before the op-ed was published, that he learned that Mr. Depp would not be appearing in the upcoming Pirates film. Mr. Wingham testifies that Disney had not yet decided whether Depp would feature in the film, and it was trending horribly at the time, but he and film producer Jerry Bruckheimer were still trying to persuade the studio to keep Mr. Depp in the franchise. That's it for today. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you never miss out on any future content we'll produce for you guys. We're signing off now, but we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.